and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It's a Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've got a great show lined up, some fun stuff. You're going to learn something today if you watch.
That's right, absolutely. The first thing we're going to learn is why in the world is it so cold again? Zach, what's going on over there?
All right, well, that's interesting. That's new. It is not 18 below zero in Conway. That's new. 50s. Yeah, it's cold. It's not 18 below zero cold. 51 at the coastline. Conway is in the 50s right now. 46 in Marion, 49 in Lumberton, 50 in Bennettsville. A cold front came through. Bitter Arctic front came through in Conway, apparently. North winds right now, and that is the resultant of the cold front itself. Winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Those yellow numbers indicating wind speed gusts at the coastline closer to 30, inland closer to 20 to 25. Now, the winds are going to be staying with us over the next 24 hours, but the clouds are clearing out. In fact, we have no more rainfall according to Live Doppler 15,000, and that high pressure situated over Minnesota starting to exert its strength now on the Carolinas, and it will really be in place essentially through the end of the week, even into the weekend. So expect that high pressure for several days, clearing out our skies and keeping us nice and sunny for several days to come. The problem is going to be these temperatures. Now, we started out in the 50s this morning, but you can notice we're starting around that 50 to 55 degree mark right now, and we'll eventually, once the sun pops out somewhere after 2 o'clock, really warm up into the mid to upper 50s. That is going to be our high temperature not only at the beach, but you'll also see inland we're starting pretty much in the 50s this morning and up into the mid to upper 50s this afternoon. The problem is with the winds, it will feel colder though, so don't expect those upper 50s to really be what you experience. Then tonight we're down into the 30s, even near freezing in some places like Scotland County, points west. Frost, not likely today. The winds will stay up, and as long as the winds are moving, the air is moving, so we can't form frost. However, Thursday night, we may see some frost back out through the 95 corridor in points west. Average last freeze is coming to an end, and that is the good news. 10-day forecast looking nice, sunny, dry, at least through Sunday. Our next storm system will arrive Sunday night into Monday, may linger into next Tuesday.
All right, of course, there's your rundown for today's show, starting with our Hollywood Minute and then our joke of the day. You never really know what those guys are going to come up with. Then we head into our video of the day.
And don't forget your celebrity birthdays, your famous, if you want to know who's having a birthday today, we're going to tell you about it.
That's
Plus,
right.
we're going to tell you about today's show and who we've got lined up. Let me see here. We've got Dr. Horwitz here talking about sleep apnea.
That's right.
And we've got the Humane Society with Pet of the Day.
You never know what's going to happen on that episode. Also talking to Amy with A Oak Farms and another Amy with the Special Olympics. All that coming up after your Hollywood Minute.
I promise teach karate. That's my part. You promise learn. I say you do. No question.
The Karate Kid marks its 35th anniversary this June, but Fathom Events is celebrating early with a pair of limited screenings. The 1984 teen drama Crane kicks its way back into theaters this Sunday, March 31st, and the following Wednesday, April 2nd.
Postcards in the sky, saying what's inside, hoping it will fly away.
David Archuleta has released a music video for the title track to his latest album, Postcards in the Sky. Archuleta is currently on tour in the U.S. with dates this week in Alexandria, Virginia, Boston, Massachusetts, and Norfolk, Connecticut.
You must play me again.
What?
Best 2 out of 3.
Casting news, the Grim Reaper will be in 2 out of 3 Bill and Ted movies. The official Twitter feed for Bill and Ted Face the Music announced William Sadler will reprise his role as Death from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey in the upcoming threequel. The movie is scheduled to hit theaters August 21st, 2020. Doing air guitar solos in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
Hi, my name is Keith, and this is the joke of the day. So I know a lot of unemployed people jokes, but none of them work.
I don't know where he comes up with all of that stuff.
At least he makes us laugh, but it's kind of dumb. I don't know.
All right, let's check out the video of the day. You know, some drama students captured the movie Alien in a high school production of the famous film. A far cry from usual productions of Shakespeare, Our Town, and Death of a Salesman. Some say it's high time someone brought Hollywood into the mix.
All right, the North Bergen High School Drama Club pulled off an impressive stage production of the film. The audience say they nailed the show from the spacesuits to the egg sacs and, of course, the terrifying alien itself. Students reportedly crafted a large portion of the production using recycled materials. How about that?
I never liked that show. All right, let's go on here. All right, we want to remind you something now. Don't forget, tomorrow, no, it's tomorrow or today?
What, I don't know. What are you talking about?
I think it's today that 100% of the sales at Jersey Mike's locations along the Grand Strand go to Help for Kids. Let's support that by buying, eating at Jersey Mike's. This is the 9th annual Month of Giving fundraiser campaign. It's today, so go buy 100% of what is, they sell today goes to Help for Kids.
Cool.
That is very good.
All right, let's talk a little bit about today. Today is Tuesday, March 26th, and it is Make Up Your Own Holiday. You do that every day.
I do that a lot. Yeah. And it's also National Spring Fever Week. Everybody's getting that spring fever.
All right.
Birthdays today, let's look at 1944. Diana Ross, 75 years old. Singer started with the Supremes, of course, and hits like Stop in the Name of Love. She won the Golden Globe in Lady Sings the Blues and the movie The Wiz with Michael Jackson.
All right, 1948, there he is. Steven Tyler, 71 years old, lead singer for Aerosmith. The group won 4 Grammy Awards. Their signature hit, of course, Dream On.
And 1968, Kenny Chesney. This guy can play a guitar, I'm telling you. 51 years old, he's a young guy. More than a dozen gold and platinum albums. First single, Whatever It Takes, and 10 Man.
All right, today in history, 1964, Funny Girl opened on Broadway starring Barbra Streisand.
1982, groundbreaking ceremonies were held in Washington, D.C. for the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. A lot of people have visited that. All right, let's check out what's going on in the world of Know-It-All Department. The Know-It-All Department, okay, this is the big one we're talking about. How many people actually pick a fruit they think is the most popular fruit? What do you think the most popular fruit is? Anybody know?
I mean, I don't know.
Apples? Nope. Nope.
No apples, no bananas.
No bananas? It's grapes.
Grapes.
Hey, just thought I'd throw that out there. So that's most popular. So get you some grapes today. That's it from the Know-It-All Department today.
All right, we've got a great show lined up. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Grand Strand Humane Society is here, of course, with our pet of the week. Oh, look how sweet, Cecil.
That's right. Kathy, who do we have?
This is Scout. That's a great name for a dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
He is a good boy. I love him.
Tell us about Scout.
He's about 3 years old. He was found as a stray, like most of our dogs. And he's a really good boy. We think he's probably got a lot of hound in him. He rides very well in the car. He's good on the leash. He's very, very playful and seems to love everybody and doesn't seem to have any issues.
Awesome. Ready for adoption?
So he's absolutely ready for adoption. He says,
that's good.
There you go. See, now for sure he's going to be adopted.
Anything coming up this week?
No, actually, we have an off week.
But the shelter's open, of course.
Oh, yeah, we're back to 7 days. Well, we've been 7 days a week, 12 to 5, and then till 7 on Thursdays and Fridays. But the one thing that I was asked to make sure that people know is that we are really getting close into kitten and puppy season, so we really need fosters.
That's right.
And so if anybody's interested in fostering, they can come by the shelter or they can email us at it's gshsmedicalteam@gmail.com.
Okay, get in contact with us here. We'll put you in touch with them if you can foster. I mean, sometimes litters of puppies, 8, 9
We're going to get you adopted,
puppies.
Scout. We're going to get you adopted.
That's right. Cecil.
Yes.
Maybe we could take him home.
Take him home.
Maybe. You never know, right?
We'll be back with more. All right, an old friend on the show again, talking about sleep apnea. Now, can be a really serious medical condition. I know Cecil has some experience with it right now, but a great device that Dr. Horowitz has for us.
That's right. It can lead to death, let me tell you, if you don't really check into it and do what you're
Absolutely.
supposed to do. I can't wear the CPAP machine, so Dr. Horowitz had made me a device that helps me sleep and to not snore.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right,
a lot
let's
of people,
talk about it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that this exists. There is an alternative to CPAP, and only about 25% of CPAP users can ever really get along with it over the long term.
I think it'd be something I couldn't handle either. So this is a great alternative. Tell us a little bit. It's pretty small,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What it does. The device.
So basically all it does is hold the jaw down and forward, and by doing that it brings the tongue out of the back of the airway, and that's the most common obstruction, is the base of the tongue against the soft palate and against possibly the tonsils and adenoids if they're enlarged.
And it's not uncomfortable. I wear mine every night.
That's right.
And you know, sleep apnea you can die from it.
Absolutely. It is one of the leading causes of heart attack and stroke, and that's what most people don't talk about.
All right, now we're looking here. There's a graphic as to where they can get in touch with you and find out about it.
Right.
There's the devices on the left.
Right, so what you're looking at is CPAP. CPAP is a wonderful device if you can use it, but I'll tell you, a lot of people can't. That's why we have those oral appliances. Heart attacks, strokes, very closely related. The #1 risk factor is sleep apnea, not obesity, not high blood pressure.
All right, so when they come into the office, you just don't make a device. They go through a testing. They do a testing.
Absolutely. We work in conjunction with sleep physicians to get them diagnosed. Everyone thinks you have to go to the lab to get diagnosed. You don't. You can wear a home sleep test like you just saw on the video there, and we get it diagnosed by a board-certified sleep physician and work with your physician.
Well, that's the greatest thing in the world. When he told me about this device, I said, I can really get rid of this machine. Some people can use the machine, but some can't.
And if you can, it's a life-saving tool. But if you can't, you've got to find some treatment.
Another option.
You can't ignore sleep apnea.
No. 12 to 15 years is the average amount of life that it takes away from you.
Wow.
If you don't treat it.
Goodness gracious. And you know what? The no snoring, I'm sure Deborah's a little happier now,
That's
right?
the added bonus.
Okay.
That's it. That's the added bonus, believe me, because if I get into bed without it, she'll say, get up and put it in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it does. All right, you're open. Tell them where you're located. 2 locations.
So we have 2 locations, one in Murrells Inlet on Inlet Square Drive, one in Conway, Carolina Center for Advanced Dentistry. And we'd love to see if you think you might have a problem.
I have a question real quick. If I want to come see you, can I just make an appointment? Do I need a referral? How does it work with your office?
You do not need a referral. Okay. No, you can call up and we are happy to just do a complimentary consultation.
All right.
He's in charge. He can get it
That's
done.
right.
I know people.
Really good to see you again.
I appreciate
Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
All right, we've got more coming up.
And welcome back. If you ever visit the station, you walk around, you see a lot of flowers in here. Well, this lady is responsible for all those flowers being here, and she always tells me,
don't touch them.
Sometimes he listens, sometimes not so much. No, the station is beautifully decorated with lots of plants all the time. You guys, we have people that come in, they dust them, they water them, they prune them, they take care of them. And that's kind of an example of what you do.
That is part of what we do.
That's
we do a lot of different things, though. It's getting ready for spring planting now, so we're more focused on our exterior than our interior, but we'll do anything, actually.
Tell me, you said you had 3,000 something being delivered.
Tropicals.
Wow.
Thai plants, crotons, hibiscus. It is the season.
For everything.
For everything.
So you're busy right now.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. We're glad you took some time out of your schedule to come talk to us.
Yes.
People, probably almost a month back, we got really warm. And they're like, oh, let's start planting. That was a terrible idea for them, but now it is okay, correct?
Well, after this week, because like we were told today, it's going to get a little cold. Tropicals like it about 50 degrees and warmer. Because remember, they come from the tropics, so it's warmer in there, and then we bring them in here, they're going to get cold damage.
Sure.
I think I'm from the tropics, so I like 50s. And,
do you? Well, I'm glad.
I am too.
But still, don't touch my plants.
Don't touch my plants. I'm never touching them.
No,
all right, let me ask you, I'm talking to them now, though.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you, when you go, you don't only do live plants. Y'all do everything. You come to office buildings, y'all do all of that.
We do artificial plants.
Right.
We do arrangements, whether it's live or silk. We do holiday decorating. We do party events. We do flowers.
Do you do normal flower delivery if I want to call and somebody has a birthday?
For events, we do. Holidays, yes. Not everyday flowers.
Not everyday flowers. That's the same.
I can deliver a plant, though.
You can deliver a plant.
I can give you a plant.
Plants are a great gift.
They are, because they last a lot longer than fresh flowers.
They sure do.
They do.
Awesome.
All right, now what's your schedule like for the rest of the week, Amy?
planting, and when
Where
we're
you
done
going?
planting,
You're all over?
the guys are all out clearing out beds today, getting ready to plant the summer material starting next week.
Wow,
yep.
fantastic. So if you there's still time though. If somebody wants to call you right
Absolutely.
now, you can come out, see what they've got, and what's your turnaround time looking like?
Probably
We'll pin you in exactly.
About 4 to 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the big thing right now. Do not plant anything until after the weekend when it's supposed to.
Right. We want to make sure it's a little bit warmer. None of this, 30s and 40s. The plants are not going to be happy.
But a great time to get your beds cleared out and all that kind of stuff.
Correct.
Or even just call you guys and let
You want to turn that soil and prep those beds, let them aerate a little bit before we go ahead and plant again.
I think I'll just hire you.
I'll be
That sounds like a great idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll be doing all of that this afternoon, getting ready for next week.
I'm sure you
Don't
will.
believe a thing.
Absolutely.
Amy, thanks for being with us.
Thank you. We
That's
appreciate
right,
you.
right there. A Oak Farms.
That's right.
You can
And
check
she
them
has
out.
somebody with her today. Who's that
I
with
do.
you?
That is Terry, and she services our exterior
Does she?
containers.
Well, she didn't come over and talk
Yes.
to us, though.
Next time,
All right.
she'll be over
Terry.
here.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We can talk about Special Olympics when we come back. All right, Presbyterian College is hosting the Special Olympics for the 45th consecutive year at PC. And this is a Special Olympic. We're talking over 400 athletes and everything. And Amy's here, and she is a alumni, PC alumni.
That's right. All right, tell us a little bit about, Special Olympics. It's such a wonderful event. All over the country it happens. But tell us a little bit about it. 400 athletes?
It's a great event. It starts out with the ROTC. They run in with the torch. They hand it off to the athletes, who then they do their parade, their processional into the stadium. Like you said, over 400 athletes, over 150 plus students, plus faculty and staff all show up to cheer these guys on.
Really cool.
It's a great day.
Really
cool. It's a great day.
And we're talking about 45 years PC has been doing this. This is amazing.
I had a chance to participate when I was a student. My daughter did, and it's, still going strong.
And they're it's just a lot of fun.
Well, making a difference in people's lives. I mean, look at the smiles on their face. Give them a day to really shine. And
we all need days like that. And PC's motto is "While we live and serve." So having a day like Special Olympics, this is what they're making. This is their thing. This is their mantra.
And look at that, all the students getting
involved. It gives them something to look forward to. And I've emceed several of these Special Olympic events, and to watch these kids and adults smile. That really gives it to you. It does.
We all need that chance to give back and to be special.
That's right. So, okay, tell me when, where, what do I need to do to get involved? How can I volunteer?
This Friday, the registration starts like 8. The opening ceremony is about 9:15. Even if you just show up and cheer these people on.
That's Presbyterian College. Tell them where that is.
Presbyterian College in Clinton, South Carolina. It's just a great day.
Awesome.
Come out.
A big event. I tell you, 45 years. I tell you, that is amazing.
It is. 45 of the 50 years
that.
of Special Olympics have been in there.
What are some of the events that you guys will be having?
They will be doing softball throws. They'll be doing long jumps, running jumps, different types of races. And that'll be for the athletes. They start around age 10, go up to adult. But they've also started a section for the young athletes, the ones who aren't old enough for things for them to do.
Amy, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
And highlighting such a great event.
Okay, this Friday, right?
This Friday.
This Friday, 8 a.m. registration, or just go sit in the stands and cheer it on. A great
Clinton,
event for the
South
family.
Carolina. Go visit PC.
That's right.
Special Olympics. All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Thank you.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, Feedy, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
Great show today.
Yeah, awesome show. Yeah,
I learned a lot, and sleep apnea. This is something that is so serious.
It is.
People have really got to get into that and do something about it if they have it.
Absolutely. Even if it's just snoring, you're worried about that. Or sometimes people, I hear they wake up and they're not breathing. They have to catch their breath. Those are
My wife
really
used to
big
wake me up
signs.
not doing it.
Really?
Yeah. All right, we got a great show coming up tomorrow, too. A lot more fun stuff. But anytime you miss the show, you can always go to our website. Tell them the website.
That's right, WPDE.com. Go over, click on Spotlight, scroll down to Carolina and Company Live. All those shows are archived right there. You can click on them, rewatch them, see all the crazy things that happen.
You never know what's going to happen
on the show. And you know what? Tomorrow, that means the midweek. That means it's all uphill or downhill.
We're getting a roll after that. If you want to be on the show, contact us. We'll tell you how you can do that.
That's right.
Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, tell a friend, just one friend to watch.
One friend.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great afternoon. We'll see you guys later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.